A unit circle. On a unit circle. Now a unit circle, of course, is a circle whose radius is 1. Our unit circle in particular is going to be a circle whose radius is 1 and whose center is the origin. So let's say here's an angle theta measured in degrees or radians, it doesn't matter what, and here's a point x comma y. So on a unit circle we will define sine of angle theta to be y and cosine of angle theta to be x. Let me do for emphasize, on a unit circle the sine is y and the cosine is x. If the circle was not a unit circle, then the sine wouldn't be just y, it would be something more complicated than that. Tangent of angle theta becomes y divided by x. I could draw this up here. xy, that's like the old opposite over adjacent. And then of course we'll define cosecant theta to be 1 over sine theta, just like before. Secant angle theta, 1 over cosine theta, just like before, and cotangent theta, reciprocal tangent. Okay. So on a unit circle, the sine is the y and the cosine is the x. Since the other four can be expressed in terms of sine and cosine, if you can find the x and the y, you can find the sine and the cosine, you can find everything you want. Let's work some problems. This is a short little lesson. I want to find the sine of pi over 2. Then I want to find the cosine of 0. Then I want to find the tangent of pi. Then I want to find the secant, 3 pi over 2. Then I want to find the cosecant of negative pi. And finally, the cotangent of negative pi over 2. All right, 6 things we want to find. I'm going to draw a unit circle now, pi over 2, let's see. All the way around is 2 pi, halfway around is pi, so pi over 2 would take me right there, and the coordinates of that point are 0, 1. On the unit circle, the sine is the y coordinate, and so the sine of pi over 2 is just plain 1. That's all there is to that. Cosine of 0, cosine is the x coordinate, and at angle 0, we're straight out this way, so the agreement is angle 0 goes this way. Positive angles go counterclockwise, negative angles spin clockwise. Tangent of pi, and we go halfway around there. Negative 1, 0. The tangent is y over x. And 0 divided by negative 1, that still gives 0. So the tangent of pi is 0. The secant of 3 pi over 2, now 3 pi over 2, let's see, 3 pi over 2 is down there. Now the secant's the reciprocal of the cosine. The cosine would have been 0. So 1 over 0, we don't want to write 1 over 0. We want to write undefined. The cosecant of negative pi, now let's see, negative pi, we go this way halfway around, is the reciprocal of the sine. So that'll be another 1 over 0, undefined. And the cotangent, negative pi over 2. Now let's see, negative pi over 2 is straight down. The cotangent's the tangent upside down. Tangent is y over x. So I guess we'd want 0 over negative 1, and the answer to that is 0. those are very simple to do. Let's check them a little bit and see what happens here. The sine of pi over 2. Okay. The sine of pi over 2. So I'll push the sine button. Now there is a pi button that's above the caret, so I'll go yellow button pi divided by 2. Push the enter button. Oh my goodness! Calculator didn't say 1. It said 0.0274121336. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now. We thought the sine of pi over 2 was 1. The calculator said the sine of pi over 2 is 0.02741211336. Now somebody out there knows what I did wrong. Just holler it out if you see what I did wrong there. Well, the same person again. It's the mode. Oh, looky there. We were in degree. Now, how did I know I needed to be in radians? There's no degree mark there, right? So if there's no degree mark there, that's assumed to be radians. Now, if I try the sine of pi over 2, well, instead of typing that, I'm going to show you a neat feature. Oh, this is good. Down here is a button called Entry. In yellow, it's by Enter. If I do yellow button Enter, it types that again, and you see, since I'm now in radian mode, when I push Enter, it tells me the answer is 1. So the reason I did this little exercise was I just wanted to remind you that you have to make sure your calculator is in the correct mode before you go finding out stuff. Otherwise, you might find out the wrong stuff. I told you this was going to be a short little lesson, and it's finished. So you can now do those exercises that you'll find in 3C. It also won't take you very long to do